Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell by the title, we have a lot of stuff to go over in today's video. A lot of parts specifically for the Silverado SS. Of course, you already know that. That's why you're here. But quick note, I am racing against time because I'm trying to get the Silverado ready. You see the Silverado right there. I'm trying to get the Silverado ready in exactly 1 week for a car show. By getting it ready is, I'll explain more with all the parts, but with everything that I have, trying to get as much of it as installed, at least the visual stuff, so it is good to go. Interior stuff, I don't need it for the car show. I'd rather have the exterior ready for that day. But that reminds me, if you are looking for anything for your car, whether it's parts or detailing stuff, if you check out my Instagram, same name as the YouTube channel, Hectron. If you go to my Instagram, there are links in my bio for 2 sponsors. I just got a new sponsor recently. One of them is Shine Armor, and with my code, you'll get 20% off, and the other one is Oxido, 15% off. So if you check out the links in my bio, you can get those discounts. Really, really nice. They got some good stuff. I'll be making some more videos with their stuff as time goes on. But we have a lot of stuff to go over today, and now that we're here, the video literally that I right before this had to do with these spindles right here. So without further ado, let's start going over all of the parts for my 2004 Chevrolet Silverado SS. So first things first are these spindles, and these are used to either lift or drop the car. It's an SS. Why would I lift it? So these specific spindles are about a 2 to 3 inch. I think it's a 3-inch drop in the front, which is really, really nice. Funny story, my dad has had these for years. He's never owned or had a GMT 800, but he's just had these parts sitting around. I don't know how, I don't know when, but at least 10 years easily that he has had these parts. And when I got the Silverado SS, I was going through a bunch of a part list that I needed for it, and one of the things I wanted to do was definitely drop it. It looked very, very high, and I wanted to fix the fitment and all that stuff, and obviously, I mean, why not? Who doesn't want to drop it? So he remembered that he had these, so we found them in our basement. They were very old, not old, but they were just old, very rusty. Had a bunch of surface rust, not broken or damaged or anything. Still very solid, a good condition. I just needed to clean them up, and the video right before this, I had to clean up these very, very thoroughly. I washed them down. I used a bunch of WD-40. I wire brushed them. Had them sit in some bleach for a while, wash them down again, and then finally paint them so that they don't get any more surface rust anymore. But yeah, first part is the spindles, which already tells you what we're doing to the Silverado, which is dropping it. But now we got to go to the Silverado because there was a bunch of goodies waiting for us over there. So if you're new to the channel, this is my 2004 Silverado SS. I was not expecting to get one of these in a very, very long time, till a very, very long time. But you know, the deal came up, and I was not gonna pass, especially one in this color. Absolutely nice. Yeah, it did need some body work, as you could tell, but nothing we can't handle here. Also, that is also new to the fleet. 2024 Ford Bronco, 2-door Big Bend. Absolutely nice. Love that thing. Great on gas. I need something good on gas, especially when I have a couple SS's and motorcycles that waste a lot. So we needed something to save some gas, but also something that's cool and fun. So the Bronco definitely fit that criteria. But if you want to check out videos on the Bronco, go check out those after this video. But back to the Silverado. If we take a look, we have a bunch of parts sitting in here. So without further ado, where do I even begin? I guess we can start with the big thing right here. This is a new like bumper frame, so it goes behind the actual bumper, because so it's all new brackets and a whole new metal bumper right behind it. Because if we quickly take a look at the front bumper, the brackets are a little rusted, so it's starting to sag, or it's been sagging for a little bit. So we got to fix that. I do have that part, which I'll show you momentarily. But yeah, so that is sagging. So that big old box is gonna bring it back up to the right fitment. But also you can see the gap, big gap. Yeah, this thing got to get lowered. So that big box is a whole new bumper. And this, like I said earlier, I don't need the interior stuff for the car show. I mainly want to get it dropped in time. So this is new foam for the driver's seat and all new leathers for the front seats, because they're a little chewed up and ripped. The headrests are in very good condition, which I like. I mean, the butt part, I mean, it's regular wear and tear. So I'm glad that is fixed. But yeah, you can see a bunch of Moog parts for the suspension, a complete suspension overhaul, front and back. So I'm very glad that all of this stuff has arrived. I waited a long time for all of it, and now I can actually make these videos for it. And all these parts here, obviously those are the control arms, new bearings, and then everything else ranged from ball joints, tie rods, extra control arm stuff, chassis stuff. I cannot name exactly everything without opening them, but there's a bunch of stuff here, which all of this is probably going to go on in one video, because I mean, why not? It just makes sense. So a bunch of Moog suspension parts, because I was not going to get the cheap shit when it came to this. Next, got the bumper, the leathers, the seat for the seats, the full front suspension rebuild. Next, this really, I am so lucky I found this on fucking Facebook Marketplace. I really like how the Trailblazer SS's steering wheel feels, and this is that, right? But I got very lucky, because I was just gonna get a Trailblazer SS steering wheel and then change the emblem, because obviously the SS emblem on the Silverado and the Trailblazer are very different. Not very different, but it's subtle and you can easily tell the difference. But when I found this one on Facebook Marketplace for $100, I could not pass it up. I mean, it has some regular wear and tear, but it's definitely in way better condition than the one that is currently on the Silverado, which is really, really nice. I got a great deal on that. That is going to be installed, not in time for the car show, but very, very soon. So if we move the steering wheel, you can see we've got all new Beltec front and rear performance shocks, which is also going to help with the drop kit, or when dropping it. And then also to coincide with that is the lowering shackles. We're going to be dropping the rear in the next video, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take, because it could be very rusty, it could not be. We'll see. So next video, we're gonna be tackling the rear for now, and then in another one we're gonna tackle the front, which means the Silverado is going to be squatted for about a day or so, till we tackle the front. So literally the video after this one, maybe, I'll see, we're gonna squat the Silverado, get some pictures with it, and I'm going to immediately level it the next day or so, depending on how long it takes, just because obviously on a time constraint, but also need to work efficiently, and we don't know how well. You always run into something trying to fix up used older cars, so hopefully we don't run into any issues. But yes, the Silverado will be squatted for a little bit. Next, in these blue paint, because there is, as you saw, some rust literally right there. It is going to be very expensive to like cover up all that rust right now, so I'm going to paint over it. I have already like sealed it with like clear coat and fucking Flex Seal, clear Flex Seal, like acrylic spray, just so no moisture gets in there anymore, so the rust has not spread. Since that was the first thing I did when I got the truck, I sprayed that down immediately so the rust does not spread, and then I'm going to just spray some blue over it just for the meantime, just so it looks better from a distance, at least. But later in the year I am going to get all the rust solved and removed and get the truck repainted and all that stuff. But for now, that's what we're gonna do, just to it's a temporary solution, but it's gonna go a long way. It's gonna look pretty good. I've done it on some, my other vehicles, so it's nothing new to me. Next, we got literally the rest of these boxes is just headlights and taillights. Yeah, so headlights and taillights for, obviously, yeah, the Silverado. They're really, really nice. I might be able to open it. That's a taillight right there. But I'm going to be, all of these parts are going to have their own dedicated videos. But that is really it for now. They're all here. It was, I think I spent a good amount of money on all these parts. It was not cheap by far, because I did not want to cheap out on anything, of course. But if I really think about it, this is literally everything that I need / want to do to the Silverado right now. Like, all of these parts that you see in this bed is literally the entire build for the Silverado, because it doesn't need anything else. I don't want anything else because I'm still going to be driving it all the time. So it's going to look badass. It already sounds badass. The interior is going to be redone, so it's going to feel badass. Yeah, I mean, all I really wanted to do was, I did the exhaust already. If you haven't checked out that video, I'm dropping it, which is the main thing. Redoing, cleaning up the interior, because it needs a little bit of love. And then the only thing I genuinely needed to fix, well, I mean, yes, the suspension, that's why I have all this stuff, but that kind of goes with the drop kit, because all that stuff was going to come apart. I might as well replace everything, because I was going to have to eventually. So that's why all the Moog parts are here. So that goes with that. And then, I mean, the bumper, yeah, the bumper started to sag and hang because it's the brackets are rusty. So I got the bumper, and that's literally it. I don't need to do anything else to the Silverado. This is literally my entire build. It's going to be very fucking complain. This is my entire build for my Silverado SS. All of the parts that I need are right here, and I'm happy that they're here and I have them. Now I just have to put in the work and find the time. Luckily, I'm out of school now. I do have to go away in about a month or so, do some army shit, but I definitely have some time to knock out all of this stuff before I leave and actually get to cruise it around in the meantime, looking badass, you know? And then the Silverado is going to be done and we're on to the next thing. I'm not selling it. This is my dream truck, if you don't know. But because it was one owner, low miles, I think. So I feel like it's pretty low miles. I mean, it's one owner, has 110,000 miles, one owner. But it was really well taken care of. It was completely fucking stock. So I don't need to do anything else. This is it. And so it's great mechanically. Now I can literally just do all the visual and then I'm done. I'm done with the build, at least for right now, how I want it to be, because there's other stuff that I want to put money towards, like my Fox body. And yeah, this is it. So enough talking. The video's getting pretty long now. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because as you can see, we got a lot of stuff to do with the Silverado SS. Because immediately after this video, we're putting in that work already. We're starting to install all of these parts on the Silverado, because at least drop kit wise, I have 1 week. I would like it to be ready for the car show, and hopefully it is. I think it will be. It would definitely be dropped by then. I do have center caps. I do have new center caps, so those look really clean. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be dropped by then. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos with the Silverado SS, the Trailblazer SS, that Bronco back there that I'm trying to take off-roading soon, or the motorcycles. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram, because we got 2 new sponsors. We got the sponsors now. So check out the links in the bio. Get some discounts on whatever you need. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching.